Hey, 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 we are here and we're back. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. Hello, TikTok. How are you? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday Night Live. It's Thursday Night Live. Hey, 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 hey. It's Thursday Night Live. Yeah. It's Thursday Night Live. Hey, 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 hey. It's Thursday Night Live. Hey. It's Thursday Night Live. Hey, hey, hey. It's Thursday Night Live. It's Thursday Night Live. Woo! Hi, all. Thank you, Pretty D. I see you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hi, guys. I see we got Instagram in the house. YouTube hasn't woken up yet. It's all good. And I came on early. See, sometimes when you come on early, it's not like a good time. Because I'll come on later, like 7, 8, sometimes 9. I try not to come on that late. But y'all be there later than earlier. So I'm just enjoying who's here. Thank you, TikTok, for being here. How y'all doing? It's August. I know. I feel like I haven't seen you guys. Maybe I talked to you at the beginning of August. But it's like, what's today's date, y'all? I don't even know. What's today's date? It's how much? Dora. The Explorer. It's the 14th. Wow. Brandon's here in YouTube. Hey, honey. How are you? It's the 14th. I don't know if I've seen you guys this month. I have. I've seen you guys this month. Haven't I? I don't know. I don't know. But how you guys doing? Good, good, good. Some of you have a title. I don't remember which. I think it was the YouTube. The YouTube. You can tell I'm old. It was the YouTube and the TikTok, I think, that had a title. And my title is Don't Let Them Dim Your Light. 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 You can see me being on Housewives. Okay. Tell them I need to be on Housewives. Tell them she need to be on Housewives. I would love to be on Housewives. Put me on a Housewives show, okay? They all gonna be hating on me if I get on a Housewives show. Ah! Oh, thank you, Brogan. I see you. Thank you. I see the love on you. Okay, we're passing the love on YouTube. I see it on TikTok. Come on, give me some love, Insta. Give me some love. So, yeah, don't let them dim your light. Oh, I see the love. Thank you, Sislyn. Don't let them dim your light, okay? So I'm the reason why I thought about this, and I literally just thought about it, because I thought about a different title earlier and I can't remember what it was. See, that's why you gotta take your ginkgo biloba, okay? You gotta take your herbs and your supplements, because sometimes if you don't catch it, if you don't catch that thought, it just fly away. But just now, everything happens for a reason, right? I just thought of a title, Don't Let Them Dim Your Light, because I'm doing a play. I'm doing a play. Whoop, whoop. The play is called Broken Curses. It's going to be in September 25th through the 28th. If anybody's in the LA area, y'all go on and get your tickets. We did some promo shots this what's today? Thursday. We did it on Tuesday, a couple days ago. We did some really cute promo shots, so you'll see that. We'll have some promo shots. Pictures of us, the family. It's a family story, a family story, drama. It's all the things. So I'm doing this play, and it just reminded me of when I first started acting. Quentin, okay, I see you. Yes, that's cute. He's in the play with me, so I love doing play. That's how I started my acting career. Right, my acting career was started doing plays, and um, I loved it. I loved it. Like I love performing. Now I was shy. I was really shy. Excuse me. Ooh, got something caught in my throat. Excuse me. Let me turn this fan off because I'm hot. Okay. So I was really shy growing up, but like when I got on stage, I just enjoyed myself. I lit up. I just forgot about everybody and just had a good time, because I had a really good imagination. I grew up like as an only child. And so I was all alone by myself, just, having fun, imagining things. So whenever I got on stage, that was beneficial for me because, I would just let everything go and just be in my mind and having a good time. And that was like entertaining to people, right? So I'm on stage, in this one play. I got to do this amazing production in DC at one of the famous theater houses in DC. Um, because listen, DC's theater is next to New York City. Okay, DC, we don't call it Broadway like New York, but the talent is there. Like people come from DC and go on Broadway. So just saying that as a disclaimer, right? Is that the talent is there. It's amazing talent in DC. So I'm in this play with these amazing, talented artists. Everybody's incredible, amazing. And I'm in my element. I'm just like living in this character and doing my thing. And once I got off stage for one day in the play that I was doing, I won't say the play, I won't say the theater house, I won't say the actor, but it was this one actress who came to me and said, I need you to just tone it down some. Like, when you're on stage. I was like, what? She told me she needed me to tone it down because she was shining. She wanted to shine, So she asked me to not do what I do so that she can get more attention on stage, right? Which is interesting, right? And I was like shocked. Because I said like I'm in my own world. I'm just living, this imaginary life. I'm not even thinking about like, you know, even I'm not even thinking about these are actors. These are people in my story, in the story that's in my mind. These are, we're just living in the story, and it's great, it's fun, and we're exploring. And then I get off stage and the actor was like, I need you to tone it down. You're doing too much. And I took that. I really did, because I was like, okay, maybe I am being too much, right? Maybe I am, taking the light off of, some people. I don't know. So I really took that and dim my light. I allowed that to dim my light because I was just like, well, I don't want to take the focus off of somebody else. If they feel like I'm doing too much, I don't want to make them feel like they're not enough, right? So I actually started to do that. I started to like take away what it is that I do and what I felt in my heart to do when I'm performing, when I'm on stage. And I went into other plays, and I actually thought that was like a rule, right? And when I got into another play, um I did the same thing, guys. Like I actually saw, someone like really doing well and shining, and I was just like, well, you're not really supposed to take away from the main person, from the lead character. You're not supposed to pull focus away from them. You might be doing too much. I've been told I do too much. And they were like, and maybe like the director or somebody, told me, no, you should never like dim your light. You should never, like, of course, we're all in this story together. Don't go and do something crazy while somebody's crying, but still be fully into the story, without holding back because you think this person, is going to be jealous of you or wants more attention, but you might be, because you're so into the story, that they don't get the attention that they want, right? So I had to be corrected about that. And then later on, also in life, I did another play, even in California, because I do plays in California every now and then, maybe once or twice a year. Same thing happened. Same thing happened. I mean, and this is fully grown. Like that was when somebody told me that was back 20 years ago when I first started acting. I was like 20, 20 something, 26, 27, 28, something like that. And this happened just a few years ago. It's just happened a few years ago, right? And they were like, you are you're doing too much. Like we need to have focus on, just this person. This wasn't a director. This is what I'm saying. Like these are actors that are coming to me, not the director. The director who is supposed to tell you whether you should kick it up or whether you should take it down. Then you listen to the director, right? That's the director tells you what you need to do because they see the whole story. They see the whole picture, right? So you trust the director. No, these are actors in the story with me that are looking at me while I'm acting, saying I'm doing too much. They're telling me I am doing too much because I steal the scene whenever I'm in every scene. Whenever I'm in every scene, I steal the scene, not on purpose, not trying to be the star, right? Not trying to. I'm just in the story. I'm fully in the story, fully imagining what's happening, in this story, And I was told that, and I remembered what happened to me 20 years ago. And then again, when I tried to dim someone else's light, and they were like, the director was like, no, don't, don't, don't tell anybody to change what they're doing. If I didn't say, if the director didn't say so, if the director didn't say, I need you to just kind of tone it down, is pulling focus off of this, then that's fine, then I should change. But if the director didn't say anything, the director is loving what I'm doing, and maybe he wants everybody else to step up to who I am and what I'm doing in the story. Maybe that's what he wants, or he or she wants, So I had to learn that lesson. I had to learn the lesson of not dimming my light for anyone so that they feel like they can shine. That's the thing. Some people feel like only if someone else is down can they shine, instead of allowing themselves to get stronger, make themselves more excited about the process, or passionate about acting, or even whatever the story is, really get into that story. They're so focused on the other person dimming their light so that they can shine, instead of just shining their own light. There it is. Shine your own light, right? Focus on shining your own light, which is just, I'm just doing a great job because I love what I do. I love acting. I'm doing a great job because that's what I do. And I'm not looking at the other person and saying, wow, that other person is shining brighter than I am, so they should stop shining. That's the thing. I may see someone shining their light and be like, wow, they're doing a great job. How can I shine my light, even more, where I feel like that kind of passion and, authenticity and greatness, that's what it's like. You need to take the focus off that other person, or even appreciate that other person, appreciate what they're doing and say, you're doing a great job. You make me want to be better, right? You make me want to be better. That's what an actor or someone else, doing the same job as you should be saying. You make me want to be better. If you feel like they're shining bright and you think that they're shining brighter than you, even though, what is that? I don't know what that is. If they're shining brighter than you think so, then shine your bright more. Just tell them, wow, you're doing a great job. You make me want to shine my light brighter, right? Right. So that's what I wanted to like share with you guys. It just came to me, and I don't know who needed that. I don't know, but I needed to be reminded, about just not allowing anyone to dim my light, and not dimming anyone else's light, or asking someone to dim their light. And this could be somebody in your family, right? This could be somebody in your I don't know, your classroom, your group of friends, where you feel like, they're doing some great things out here in the world, and you're like, well, you're supposed to be there for me. You're supposed to support me, whoever that might be. I don't know, friend, a mom, a dad, a brother, you know. So that's the thing. It's like you don't ask anyone to dim their light. If they're shining their light and it's their turn to feel like it's time for them to shine their light out in the world, support that, appreciate that, and don't stop shining your light. Don't stop, keep shining your light. And when you see someone that's shining their light, you say, wow, it makes me want to shine my light even brighter, right? Even brighter. I want to be brighter, not dim anyone else's light, not tell them to take their light down. No, shine bright so I can shine. Look, it's a whole lot of stars in the sky, aren't there? Aren't there a lot of stars? I mean, you can't even count the stars. You can't even count the stars in the sky, right? Just think if one star told another star, you're shining too bright. Stop shining so I can shine. And then it would just be one star in the sky, What if even, the sun is like the brightest star in the sky, right? The sun. What if the sun said, all of you stars shut off, turn off, it's just me, okay? I am the star, I am the biggest, greatest star. I need everybody to just shut down, okay? Turn it off, tone it down, okay? Then you just have the sun all day, every day, right? And we love the sun, right? But we also love the stars, all the millions of stars that are out there, right? So just look at yourself as one of those millions of beautiful, dark, bright stars out there in the darkness. They're out there in the dark sky, but they're all shining bright. They're all shining bright. Everybody's shining bright, and nobody's telling anybody else, you need to dim your light. Turn down so I can be brighter. So don't let anybody dim your light. Keep shining bright and appreciate others' light when they shine theirs, okay? Okay, that's my lesson for today. I love you guys. I missed you guys. All right, let me see what you guys are talking about. I usually can keep up with the YouTube comments. If you guys have not joined my YouTube, come on over because I can keep up with your comments better. I'm over at Raina Shante, REINA SHAUNTE, Raina Shante YouTube channel, so I can keep up with the comments. The comments in Instagram and TikTok go a little fast. Mama got to slow down. So let me check to see. Brandon says, looking good with Beyonce hair. Thank you. Nasir, hi. Spider Toby, hi. Jorge, watching you from IG. Here I have a split screen. Jorge's on IG and YouTube. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. How did you like working with Darman? Oh, it was so cool. It really was. It was so cool. A video came out, for those of you who don't know. I posted it on my Instagram page, where he asked me what my life story is in 60 seconds. I was like, 60 seconds? Oh my gosh. So it might have been longer than 60 seconds, but I was happy to be able to share my story, with you all. And so yeah, check that out on Instagram. I might post it on YouTube as well, and maybe even on TikTok, so y'all can see. Y'all need to see the story, the origin story of Miss Raina Shante, right? Yeah, it was great though. Darman is awesome boss. I always say he's the best boss ever, because he is. He's great. He's so cool, so down to earth, very, very gentle, very, compassionate guy, and love talking to him. Very easy to talk to. So yeah, any chance I get, yeah, he's awesome. Darman is truly great. Yeah, thank you. God's Creation says, great Darman actor. Brandon says, hot flashes. Listen, I got to have this fan on. Okay. He says, actor of the year. You have to dim your light. I have to. No, you don't have to. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. Okay. I will take that with me into my acting career. Okay, Brandon. Yes. Yes. Come on. There's plenty of room, plenty of space for everybody to be a great actor, to shine bright. There's a space for you, right? Because that's the thing. Nobody is the same, right? Nobody is alike. Me and that other actor were two different types of actors. That's the reason why we were in the same play. Most of the time, if you're in a play, with other actors, you're in the play because you offer something different than the other actors. Or, I mean, it wouldn't be, what would be the purpose of having the same actor, right? So I did Dreamgirls. This is not the play that I'm talking about, but I did Dreamgirls a ton of times. And there are three main girl characters in Dreamgirls. There's Dina, who is like, I don't know if you guys know, like the Beyonce character. There is Effie. Effie is the singer, like she sings, but she ended up taking like a side. Oh, thank you, balloons. I don't know if I've ever gotten balloons on YouTube. That was super cute. She kind of takes a side role when it's time for Dina to shine, and then it's Laurel. So it's three girls, and they're all very different. They're all very different. Now, Dina, who ended up being the lead singer, she was shy. She was shy in the beginning, and all she wanted to do was, to sing. She wanted to sing. She wanted to perform. And then Effie had this huge personality. She was like, she had a big voice, and, she was a big, heavy woman, beautiful, but she wanted to be the star, right? So it was a difference between Dina, who was very, quiet, petite, shy, cute as well. That's why they kind of put her in the forefront, because she gave off a certain type of image. And oh, thank you, David. David bought a badge. I love it. David showing some love. Give some our love language. How are you, David? So Effie was also she could sing, but she had she also had a big personality. And then Laurel, she was, you made it on. Yay, David, you made it on. Yay. Where is Nacho? I know Dora. So Laurel was, she just wanted to have fun. She was the young one in the group. She had all this energy, very cute, very mousy, So they all had their three different types of personalities and what they brought to the group and what they brought to the story, right? So if there was all just one type of, person, if they were all like all Effies, all three Effies, how would that turn out? Everybody trying to be the star, fighting, and what's that, David? Great. I'm great. Wanted to hop on and say hi before leaving for work. Okay, honey. Thank you so much. Love you guys too. Thank you for showing the love. Sorry. I was doing fine. I did not cough one time today. And all of a sudden I'm coughing. I think it's because this air blowing on me, but it's hot, y'all. It's hot. Turn it off for a second. So, if there were three Effies, or if there were three, Dinas, if there were three Laurels, then it would not be a very dynamic group. You wouldn't be able to kind of work off of each other, because if everybody agreed on everything, then, what would be the conflict, the drama, what would tell the story? There would be no story. Everybody just is the same, So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't have to ask someone to be different or to be less than. They're just who they are, and you be the best of who you are, right? Because your dynamic, your greatness, your 10, If you're like from 1 to 10 and you see that person being a 10 for themselves, then that means, hey, take it up, take it up. And maybe if you are doing your 10, maybe you got to take it on up to 20, or maybe your 10 is enough. That's the thing. You might think that person's 10 is too much. Oh, that person is too much at 10. You might need to take it down to 5. Take it down to 5, you know. But you feel like, maybe I'm doing a 10, but most people know if they're doing a 10 or not. Most people know if they're giving all. Matter of fact, I don't think you can be doing a 10, like you can be fully into what it is that you're doing, into your role, if you're still paying attention to somebody else's performance while you're in the play. While you're in the play, you're paying attention to how someone else is shining bright and being at a 10, and you're like, what are they doing? That means you're not at a 10. That means you're not in it. You're not fully in it. So focus on you. Focus on you being bright and being at a 10 or a 20 or 1,000, Hey, Janessa girl. Hi, boo. I miss you, honey. Yeah, I know you know. Listen, I know you know. We've experienced some interesting personalities in our business, right? Interesting personalities, and you cannot let anyone dim your light. I know that. I know that you know that, honey. I know that you know that. So I love it. I love it. And then you have friends like Janessa, who you run into off and on all over town, and we're both shining our lights. I see her winning, she sees me winning, right? Listen, she said, if I'm at a 10, put your sunglasses on. Yes. Take that. Take that. Everybody highlight that. Excuse me. Janessa said, if I'm at a 10, put your sunglasses on if you can't take it. Okay. Don't tell me to dim myself. Okay. Just put your sunglasses on. I'm gonna keep being bright over here. I know that's right, girl. I love it. I love it, girl. Hey, David. I see you. I see you. He got his sunglasses on, Janessa. Girl, you better shine. Girl, you better shine bright. You're watching the Darman video right now? Oh, yeah, there's a new Darman video that just came out as well, right? So Darman had put that video out that where he hi Kevin, where he put my 60-second life story on, but I also did a video where I performed, and it's called Girl Gets I think Girl Gets Teased, or about her muscles, but it's about my daughter being a wrestler. So she's a wrestler. My daughter is a wrestler. I don't know why they didn't call it something wrestling, but it's about. Did you watch it? You watched a new episode, David? Did you like it? I thought it was great. Listen, they was really wrestling. Like, she's a real wrestler. They had real wrestlers, okay? And they had real bruises. Like, these were like real wrestlers. Dora said you should put Nachum in detention for being like I know, right? Detention. Oh, on punishment or something. It was a great episode. Okay, good, David. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm not bringing anybody on today. I'm not. Actually, I have rehearsal for my play I was telling you guys about. So, and I think, hold on, let me drink some water, y'all. Let me drink some water. You thinking I'm an amazing actress? Thank you. Okay, don't hate yourself. Love yourself. Always love yourself. You said you and your dad watch. Oh, you loved it? Oh, good. I'm glad. Hey, Toronto. You saw that, Brandon? The balloons. I saw it. I wonder how that happened. I don't even know. People think that you're doing a 10. They think you are doing too much. Tell my sister Dora that her brother Brandon is on YouTube. Dora, Brandon is on YouTube. Hey, Jason. Jason said he wants some acting tips. Okay. First acting tip, get my book. Get my book on Amazon. Finding you in every script. Finding you in every script. Great acting tips. But yeah, that's an acting tip I can give you guys. Brittany, thank you for the love. I see you. One of the acting tips I can get you is don't let anybody dim your light, you know? Because that's the thing. I think people don't realize that even when you're acting, you're in your acting career. Thank you, Emmy. I see you. You still deal with people. You deal with people, and not everybody wants to, be friendly, or not everybody wants to be generous and allow you to shine. You want to be your best, and you want other people to be their best. It's when I perform, I want people to shine. I perform, I think, in a way that helps other people look good, not to take away any attention. I want them to look good too. I want us to have a great scene together, you know? So I think that's the goal in acting is to collaborate in a way where everybody is shining. Everybody's doing well in the scene. Everybody's doing well in the play. Let's make everybody strong. Whatever we got to do, how do we strengthen, everyone, right? So by you just being great too, you allow people to be great. There's a quote, and I don't know how exactly it goes, but at the end of it, it does say that by you being great and by you shining your light, you allow other people to be great and shine their light. I love that. I love that part of the poem. Janessa says, confident actors will receive you as an encouragement. Those who lack that confidence see you as a threat. Come on now. That girl preaching. Janessa, you better preach. Hey, Chris Brown. He said, you just reminded me I have to pay my savings. Listen, I already know. You like to forget. Shoot, I like to forget sometimes because them SAG news is coming. All right, whether you like it or not, SAG news are due. But yeah, shine your light as bright as you can, and encourage other people to be, to be bright. Chris Brown. Encourage other people to shine as well, guys. It's no competition. Listen, the only competition is how can I be better than I was yesterday? That's your competition. That's your competition. How can I put it back on you? How can I be better than I was yesterday? I mean, and even out here in this social media world, you can get sometimes so caught up in, well, this person is doing this and, doing well and selling this. Oh, Janessa, me versus me. See, there it is. There it is. Me versus me. How can I be better? Right? Don't look at the other person and say, oh, they doing this and they doing that. And, whatever. They showing up with their lives, or they looking good. And, oh, they doing too much. They doing too much. No, how can you do more? Come on. How can you do more? Huh? How can you do more? If you think somebody's doing too much, I think you need to do more. That's all. I'm talking to me too. Listen, I see people all the time that I look up to on social media. I'm like, man, they are killing it. They look beautiful. They're working out. They're making money. I mean, like, they out here. They killing it. They doing it. How can I do more? How can I do more? Right? Show up. Show up. How can I do more? Ask that question. How can I do more? If I think somebody's doing the most, how can I do more? How can I do the most? Hey, ask yourself, how can I do the most? What does the most look like for me? It can't be just staring at other people saying, "Oh, they doing too much." That's not you doing the most. Oh man. Okay, so we have LeBron. Hi, LeBron. Michael. Hi, Michael. Christian. Thank you. Darman video was incredible and amazing. Oh, okay. Totally not something. Macy, I think. Okay. Have you watched the Darman video? It's a test. It's a test. Some people, like I get it. You wanna shine. You wanna come on the live. I said I'm not taking any people, any people on the live. But you can go and do your own live. How about that? Go do your own live. And maybe other people will see that you're following. Yeah, you love Darman, great. So go and do your live about how you love Darman, right? And maybe some of these people on here will come to see your live. Maybe. Shine your light. Shine your light, right? Janessa, what you talking about, girl? Janessa, what you talking about, girl? I'm through with you, girl. I'm through with you. We gotta hang. We gotta meet up. Call me, girl. Call me. But yeah. So I think that why Dora laughing? What I say? What I say, y'all? You love my content. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. David said, I'm working on a movie called A Player's Way. Wow, which is about a character who is autistic teen who dreams of being a professional basketball player. I love it. I love it, David. You laughing at us? I ain't say nothing. Y'all messy. I ain't say nothing, okay? Not a thing. All right. You start acting classes in 4 days. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Don't forget to get my book, Jason. Don't forget to get my book. All right. All right. Let me see what y'all talking about. Anything else? Anything else? I think that was a good session. I think that's a good session. Okay. Shine your light so that people will see your good works. I love that. Yes. Yes, that's from the Bible. Yes. Shine your light so that people will see your good works. Yes. I love that, Brandon. And you made me just realize that we're all called to do something great, right? We're all called to do something great. So you do the thing that you're supposed to do, okay? You have a calling, you have a purpose for your life, okay? And hey, I will say some people do, help you. Some people help other people. You know what I love about the actor, director, producer Adam Sandler? I love you, honey. Oh, Janessa. I love you, girl. The actor, director, producer Adam Sandler, he's so incredible and amazing in so many ways. But one of the ways that I really admire him is that he has a group of, I think, friends who are also, actors, artists that he uses all the time in his movies, right? So most of the movies that he make, he'll use, I said most, always, no. Most of the movies that he make, he has his same friends, his same group of friends, same group of artists in his movie productions. I would love to do that. I would love to, the people who I love, who I work with, I would love to keep using my friends over and over again, right? So that I can contribute to their life, because they want to be performers. They want to do the same thing every movie, right, Janessa? Every movie they want to do the same thing I'm doing, right? So even if it was them, right, one of them, I bet if one of his friends were, they had the mind to produce movies and create, these stories and things like that, they'd also use him all the time, right? So I love the fact that, you can get to a point where you develop this tribe of friends, that wants to, that you all want to move forward together. You don't have to wait on someone else to pull you up. I think Issa Rae also said that, is that stop trying to reach up for people to pull you up, but just reach across. Everybody around you, on the side of you, we're all moving together. Come on, let's do this together. Right? Janessa say, seriously, that's what I'm on. We're on that. Let's go. Create our own stories, create our own movies, shows, whatever it is, so that we can have our tribe where we're moving together. We're flying together. Let's go. Let's fly together, honey. Let's go. All of my friends, come on. Anything that I'm doing, come on. We need to do it. We need to, anything I'm creating, I'm going to call my friends up and say, let's go. I got a part for you. I got a role for you. That's a great place to be. That's a great place to be. So find that, right? Find that whoever, that was, that want to, they're like, I gotta be on your live. I need to be on your live. Maybe, hey, grab one of your friends, put your friends on the live. I don't know. It's just today I'm not doing live. Maybe one day, right? Maybe another day, maybe next week. I don't know. But today, what you can do is go to your own page, come on live, and bring one of your friends on there, right? You could. Right? You could. And start your own, Adam Sandler tribe, like, family. And just be great. And that's what he's doing. That's what Issa Rae is doing. A lot of the people who, she started with, as far as like writers and producers, and even some of her actor friends work with her on Insecure when she blew up, when she went to HBO. So that's the thing. It's like, continue to still work with like great artists, people you admire, and I think even I've seen Tabitha Brown. I love Tabitha Brown a couple times. Hi, Brianna. We are here to shine. Yes, girl. Tabitha Brown is starting to do more acting and producing, and she's using her friends, people that she's known for 20 years, 30 years, which is wonderful. It's great. It's great. So you don't always have to like be reaching up. And listen, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself, buddy. You be like, hey, Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry, call me. Right? I'll be like, girl. I'll be like, Issa Rae. Issa Rae. Hey, girl. You want to call? Put me on your live, girl. Hey, girl. Listen, I get it though. She probably, Issa Rae, at a place where she like, I don't need no more friends. I'm good. Right? She probably at that place, right? So, but we still got who we got around us in our circle. Now, I'm not saying that you got to go, go back in to the hood, or, whatever, and grab people that ain't doing nothing, that ain't, working, that ain't, trying to get better, right? I'm not saying that. But if you see the people that's around you that really are working and moving forward and doing things, and like right around you, and we're all working together, you keep running into each other. Yeah, girl, I see you. You doing your thing. Yeah, my bro, let's go. Do your thing. Then those are the people that okay, let's write some stuff. Let's create some stuff, content. Let's create, let's write a film. You never know. Like, because that's what's happening. Listen, wait for that phone call, Janessa, girl. Like, that's what's going on. That's what's going down. Like, that's what I'm on. So we're gonna make it happen, honey. We're gonna make it happen. And that's what I say to you guys. Like I was talking about earlier, all the stars are shining. Gather you some other stars and be like, hey, let's go. The other star, I'm gonna grab me a star like Janessa. I'm gonna grab me, another star, like we all working together. Let's go. Come on, we gonna shine bright in this film. Like I love to see that. I love to see that. So that's the opposite of dimming somebody light. It's like I'm gonna gather the people I want, that I love, that I know that they're gonna work hard, they're gonna do their thing. So let's go. We're gonna go and we're gonna shine bright together, That's the opposite of that. Ah. All right, y'all. I feel like I've talked enough. Brandon says, start your own tribe. There it is. There it is, Brandon. There it is. Start your own tribe so that your friends can come along with you. That's it. Let's fly together. Adam Sandler is still the greatest actor in the world history in the world today. Yeah. Wake up in the morning and find out what your purpose is. Come on, Brandon. Brandon preaching over here on YouTube. Y'all ain't on YouTube? Brandon over here preaching in YouTube, okay? He over here preaching. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get ready for my rehearsal for my play tonight. But I hope that you guys got a little something to gather you, take you through your rest of your week and into your weekend. I will see you next week. Thank you for loving me. I love you too. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.